So recently I bought two printers for about $185. It was an Ender 3 and a CR10. They basically had all their motors. They were missing some cables. They had their heat bed, but they didn't have a motherboard or a power supply. I found this kit online for $52. $52 for this right here. 32-bit board, touchscreen, silent M.O.A.E.T drivers. Seemed like a pretty good deal. It was hard to pass that up. So we have what's left of the printer. A little bit of rust on this cover. We'll probably put a new cover for it. So here's what we're going to put on it. We have a new case. We're going to make it a M.O.A.E.T. It's going to be the SKR Mini, and this is a custom case for it that will hold the power supply right here like our other cases. New and improved Ender 3 bracket. I just went in and beefed it up a little bit. Some beautiful eSun PLA Plus chain that is just beautiful. Just amazing. So we got our bed nuts here, also an eSun PLA Plus, and the little caps. We got 4mm M4 nuts around here somewhere. It's the new style bed bracket. Only works on the Ender 3. This is one of the Chase. One thing we don't have printed is the other one of these. There's some nice, probably 16 gauge, yeah, 16 gauge silicone wire. This side is 2 folds of a Lowe's receipt. We'll go ahead and do the other side and move on. It looks pretty good to me. So this is going to be our zero interference bed bracket. So this is our case right here. So these were M5, 8mm. I was one short. I seem to go through a lot of those. There's one here on the bottom. There's one here. And there's one right here on the side that I haven't put in. Alright. So we have our new bracket on. Starting to take a little bit of shape here. So I'm waiting on the bracket for the BL Touch. So we have printed the cover and the 2 parts of the wire chase. So we have our screen holder. We have our wire chase on the back. It'll be behind the 2020. Alrighty, moving right along. Probably a nice little puddle. I did it quick. I probably took too long. You just slide it in and it strips the right amount. I go to the second click and slide my connector in. Alright, get our wire straight. We're going to slide it in. Now I can see the insulation is right there. Alright. And when they're still loose, get all your wires positioned. Slide this up tight. Okay, I'm thinking 18 links on this. Not so sure. We'll put these on here and see what we got. Piece of cardboard that we were throwing away, and we got our piece of eSun PLA Plus. Very versatile. We can still get to that screw down there if we ever want to take this out, if we got to replace it. And that should do it right there, I believe. You can use a big screw eye, but if you don't have it, you can do this. So soldering it is kind of important. That'll prevent it from being able to be pulled off. So we're gonna have to come back. I'm not gonna tighten the screw down. We're gonna have to come back and hook another wire to it. Check it out, it's alive. So this is the Allen wrench holder, just to fill up that hole, and it's not glued in yet. These pretty much fit like this. Okay, she's up and printing. Wasn't straightforward. It wasn't like you just slam all these parts together and it spits out beautiful parts. So I noticed lines in the print. It was setting like this. And I did find that when I reached up here and turned this wheel, it was very loose. Alright, so we take our E-Steps ruler, stick it in the groove on the bottom, ride it up, and squeeze your tape on. Done it 3 times. It says I extruded 101 millimeters. Got a decent length here. Not bad. I know this camera doesn't focus worth a darn. It's a pretty good length. We're not perfect, but it's not bad. Take a look at the case here. Again, covers are eSun. The actual case is GST 3D. It just doesn't do as nice. We have a cover that goes on here. I still have to make it. That'll be next. Did it make sense to buy the used one for $60? Probably not. However, I was buying this as a package deal with a CR10, which I got for $120. The CR10 for $120 probably is a good deal. I'm sure that's a good deal, so you take the good with the bad. It was going to be maybe if you paid $99 and bought a refurbed one for $60 for a used one, you would probably save $20 by buying the refurb. So probably just go with a $99 refurb. In fact, I have another $99 refurb coming for the enclosure. I was going to tear one of these Ender 3s down, but I decided not to do that. I have one little part to make on this and then put the download package together. This will be ready for download. The wiring, as far as having to extend the wires, that's shown in the video, and doesn't really seem like it's that big of a deal. Again, the bigger deal was extending the wires for the limit switches. But if you could get a pack of limit switch wires the same way that I could get the stepper wires, then the only thing that would really be complicated would be to extend your bed wires and your sensor wire for your bed. That would probably be the most difficult part. But all in all, it makes for a beautiful printer, and I think that wraps it up. Also, I don't know if I showed. Not sure if you can see that, but we got the glass installed on the case. So beautiful. Okay, that's going to wrap her up. We're going to move on to the enclosure. All right, everybody, good luck.